So today we are going to take a look at the Messages from Your Ancestors Oracle deck by Dr. Stephen Farmer. Thank you very much for coming out today and checking out my video. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and if you could, please hit the subscribe button and smack the bell that's next to it. I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up and pass it on to someone else who might like it as well. Please leave us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, please email me or hit me up on social media. I would love to give you some help. Okay? Alright, so I'm an Amazon affiliate. You guys know that. So underneath this video, I'm going to put the link to where you can purchase this awesome deck. I have not seen this deck yet. I saw 3 cards and I was like, I have another ancestor deck and I offer ancestor readings. So I thought this would be helpful. I thought the pictures on the back were cute. Let me move my finger. So if any of you good people want to read this, you can screenshot it. Interestingly enough, it's from Hierophant Publishing. I'm not familiar. And it's still in the plastic, so we're going to cut it out. I am not familiar with this particular publishing house, so let's check out their work. I love the fact that they have holes, finger holes right there. Anybody who's ever worked with one of these boxes without finger holes will tell you it's not always easy. What's this? Okay. Alright, so there's nothing on the inside, no illustrations. You know, sometimes they'll put pictures or a cute little saying in there, but not in this case, which is fine. What we really need is the cards to be on point, right? It came with this plastic thing over. I always cut these. Hopefully when it ends in a landfill, an animal won't get caught on it or ingested or anything. Alright, this right here is the guidebook. Yo, look at that guidebook. Dr. Farber did not come to play with us. Look at this. Look how much he wrote. Each one has 2, let me see. Yeah, about 2 pages. Yeah, about 2 pages for each entry. However, the picture is in black and white. It is not in color. That's the only thing. I like it when it's in black and white, but I know it costs more to print it. I was trying to see. Of course, they're on the pages. I was just looking in here to see if I could show you guys a spread or anything like that. But I do not see any spreads. It doesn't mean it doesn't have any. It just means upon first investigation, I don't see any. And, oh, found them. Found some spreads. There they are. So if you need to do spreads, I know a lot of beginners like spreads, and I like to use them too. So, and I've been reading for a long time, and I still love spreads. It looks like there's a message of support in here, and then there's another message. They're written in 2 different fonts. So this should be interesting. We're going to read one of them in detail after we look at the cards. So let's look at the cards, because I know most of you are like, come on, Queen, show the cards. There's 2 of these plastic things, by the way. One was around the book, and it held the book to the cards, and the other one was around the cards. All right, let's get into it. All right, immediately we can see that they're borderless. Let's get it together. We're going to have to go this direction, okay, guys? They're glossy, as you can just see. So that's the first thing. If you have an issue with glossiness, it's very glossy. I don't mind it. I like it. This is the back of the card. Very cool. Very plain, but very cool. Reminds me of like some of the art that you would see on caves and things like that. So for ancestor stuff, I would expect it. There is no edging on these. They're white. They're not too thick, not too thin. Okay, great cardstock, nice backs. So I'm thinking, yeah, I can definitely do this. I really do enjoy. Let's look at the art. Pretty. The actor performer. Okay. I would like to have seen more of what that keyword is talking about. Let's see if I can understand these. I want to see if we can understand these without the book, because you guys know me. I'm gonna use the book. I'm a book person. When it comes to tarot, not so much, but I have started recently reading the books after I bond with the deck. But when it comes to oracle cards, I always use the book, because oracle cards are they're their own system, they're their own thing. So this one is air and breath. So I would take it, if I got this, that I need to do more breathing exercises. So I think that so far, let's see the next one. Instinct. Follow your instincts, I would take it. So I think you can use these intuitively without the book if you so choose. Artesian. Nice. So if you so choose, you can use it without the book. But of course, like I said, I'll be using it. The artist. Tap into your creativity. This reminds me of Van Gogh. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Van Gogh. I love Van Gogh. Nice. Very, very nice. Ooh. I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, I always smack that as I'm moving the cards. I gotta get a different setup, because the computer is like, the phone is right in front of me, the microphone is right next to my face, and every time I come this way, I smack the camera. Nice. The artwork is very soft. It's very pretty artwork. I have another deck, another ancestor deck. I think these two would go very well together. I like it a lot. I like art though. You come to find I like different kinds of art. Look at that. That's beautiful. This reminds me of like African, Aztec, some kind of energy of that. Love it. It's not quite what I expected. I was expecting I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting something more like the other ancestor deck. That's probably what I was expecting. And this is definitely going in its own direction. The keywords and, you know, the theme of each cards are different though. Like, I'm used to the same old keywords all the time. So this is definitely different. We've seen adventure before. Interesting. Father and authority. That's interesting. Reminds me of the divine masculine. Passion. Ooh, fire is my favorite element. I love candles and bonfires and things like that. This is beautiful. The artwork is what really is taking me in. It looks to me like, I don't know if this is true, but it looks like hand painted artwork that somebody put on cards, and I think it's really beautiful. Grandfather. Okay. Presents. I'm seeing, okay, I'm seeing some elder energy. So we've seen a grandfather, now we have a grandmother. So we're seeing some age diversity. That's always positive. I'm not seeing very much cultural diversity though. I thought I was going to see like different cultures' ancestors, but this looks like mostly, I'm thinking, European ancestors. And I've seen like that one looked kind of African or Aztec. I really couldn't be certain. This one looks kind of Asian. He looks like he's like an Asian monk or something. But yeah, I think we could broaden the diversity just a bit. Now he looks of the Native American tradition. I wonder if he's standing on top of the back of that. It looks like he's standing on the horse shooting a bow and arrow. And I've seen that before. And I'm like, wow, how did you pull that off? So yeah, we're getting some diversity, but just not as much as I would expect from an ancestor oracle. I was expecting to see different ancestors from different parts of the world. That's what I was expecting. And that's what the other one is like. So maybe they're trying to go in a different direction. But I would like to see more of that. Looking at this deck, I probably would use the other one more. I might use them together. That might be a smarter thing to do. Oh, love. Oh. I like the theme words though. I do like that. I like that I probably could use these intuitively. as well as, of course, with the book. So I like that too. Yeah, that's the only, that's kind of disappointing me, I think, because as I'm looking through them, I'm like, I like the age diversity in it though. I love to see that. The older I get, the more I look for it, and I love that we're seeing it. The body diversity is there, but it's not plentiful. We're mostly getting this type of body, but we have seen 2 or 3 others. Ooh, looky at this. Love her. Okay, African, definitely. The mother, love it. When I saw the father, I was wondering about the mother, so that's cool. So some more diversity. She looks like she could be African or Native American. So we do have some, you know. It was scaring me there for a minute. It's some though. It is some. It's just not as much as I would like. Oh, the art is, I think the best thing about this deck is the artwork and the size. The size of the cards is a standard oracle size. They're not too big. They're not too wide. Oh, this reminds me of me. The Rebel, the Aquarius, the Free Spirit, either Aquarius or Sagittarius. I have a Sag moon, so that's what that reminds me of. Love her. Okay, this looks like the African tradition. Reminds me of being in Ghana. They beat the drums so much in Ghana that after a while I couldn't even hear them. They were like background noise. It was just like you expected to hear them. You know how you live in a big city and you hear horns and street noise all the time, and you get used to it sometimes, and you just kind of go, you know, deaf to it. That's how much they beat the drums. It was awesome. They beat them so much that I totally went, you know, deaf to them. It was just like awesome background, you know. It wasn't noise like, you know, the street noise, but it was like just this awesome background theme song, you know, when you walk in the room. So I love that. I definitely love that. So yeah, now our diversity is coming through. They had me scared. I was like, is anybody else's ancestors in here? I was like, okay, but yeah, they're coming through. They're coming through. Not as many, I'll admit, it's not as many as I would like, but they're coming through. That's decent. Reminds me of shadow work. Decent. I would like to say how much I think I've already said how much I loved it. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, she's from a different tradition too, so we are getting some other traditions. I would like to say how much I love the art. I mean, the art is just speaking to me. And remember I talked about the themes and the keywords. A lot of these are different. Like, I haven't seen some of these. Like this one here, voice. I haven't really seen this very much. We usually get the same themes over and over again, so it's cool to see that this deck is really leaning into, oh look at that, is really leaning into differences. This is adorable. So I do like that. I like that it's leaning into those types of differences. Yeah, and see, another culture. So we're slowly but surely we did get more cultures. And he's older guy, so some age diversity. He's a larger guy too, can't really tell, but it looks like he might be from his shawl. So we got a little bit of that. So not a lot of body diversity, but we have got the age diversity to come through. We've got the cultural diversity to come through. It just took a while, but we got it. I don't know what tradition she's from, but it's definitely a fun one because I like her outfit, man. Beautiful elements. I saw fire, now we have water. Yeah, man, I'm really smitten with the artwork. And here's our writer. That's our last one. So I am going to pick my favorite one. Who is my favorite? I got like 5 different favorites at this point. Let's go with this one from my memories of Ghana. Alright, so this is Tempo in the River Maker. Let's see how easy it is to find. So it's probably, I'm thinking it's going to be under Tempo. So that's where I'm going to go first. And if it's not there, then I'll go to Rhythm Maker. Nope, not there. So the big letters at the bottom, which would have been a common sense thing to look for first. Hello, Queen. Of course, this is Rhythm Maker. Okay. So it's under Rhythm Maker. And there's a lot written about it. And I'm going to tell you what it says. It says, Tempo. In the beginning was the beat. 14 million years ago, the universe began with a beat, a pulse of energy and matter, and the beat goes on. Rhythms are such a part of life that we tend to overlook how fundamental they are. Yet they are with us at all times. Your first experience of rhythm was while you were in your mother's womb. With the rudimentary conscious awareness of physicality came the awareness of rhythm. As you developed, you were continually immersed in rhythms, such as your mother's heartbeat and breath. These rhythms would fluctuate during these early formative weeks and months. Even now, you cannot help but notice how dominant rhythms are to everyday life. There is a rhythmic dance going on at all times, around you and inside you. It is the most elemental experience of being alive. So that's what they're talking about. Then it tells you in a different font. I'm taking that this is what it means over here in this font when you get this card. So let's read it. You're feeling out of sync. Okay, it is. So if you get this card, it's about rhythm, but this is what it specifically means to you. You're feeling out of sync with the natural rhythms of your body and your surroundings. Being out of sync can cause anxiety, confusion, and it is extreme disorientation. Pause for a few minutes. Close your eyes and allow your breathing to be a natural pace. Step out of time and simply notice your heartbeat and your breathing. Notice how even ordinary physical movements such as tapping your fingers, nodding your head, or walking carry with them innate rhythms. Experiment with drumming and dancing. You don't need a drum to create a drumming rhythm, and you don't need to be a professional to move to the beat of your favorite songs. Allow your body to express itself rhythmically through movement and sound, and notice how doing so can shift your feelings. Let go of your inhibitions and let the rhythm flow through you and express as you. As you let go, you'll enter into a different state of consciousness, one where the rhythm of your movement is moving you. All right, so if you got this, it will be all about rhythm and movement. Maybe you're not moving enough, breathing enough, and it says here maybe you're feeling out of flow with the sync of rhythm. So I like it. I like it a lot. I'm feeling it. I will give this one, I would give this one, I would say a 9 out of 10. I would love to see some older people in here. We do have some, but for a deck that's called the Ancestors, I think I would like to see more of that. Yeah, that's it. I will go with that. I will go with more of that. And of course, in any deck, I want to see more diversity. And I think it's a lot of places where we could have put in some extra. Like, we have a lot of cards that I think we could have got some other cultures in here. I know we have African culture, Native American culture, European culture. I think I might have seen Aztec maybe. So I think we could have got some more cultures in it. I think that would have been cool. Some more body types in it. That would have been cool. And some more elders. So I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's not a bad deck. It performs well. It's very attractive. I love the keywords. Awesome, awesome artwork. Not too big. Not a shabby card. Whoever this Hierophant Publishing is, they have created a quality deck, so I will give them that. So if you like that, and if you're good with the pictures, the cards that you saw, I definitely do recommend you picking it up and taking a look at it, especially if you're somebody who likes to do ancestor readings. Definitely going to be great for that. So I will talk with you next time. Please come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.